What's up, everyone? My name is Stefan. Today we have Tanner, AJ, and Marianne here with us today. We're going to go through a Power 2 Express. It's really going to focus on opening up our chest, inviting back bends, external rotation through our upper arms, and then putting it all together. We'll start in puppy pose. So when you come to puppy pose, bring your hips over your knees, walk your hands forward. Keep your hips stacked right over your knees, and feel free to make this as active or as passive as you'd like. So what does that look like? Active would be more of a flat back. Passive, you can just soften through your core and let your chest sink into your mat. If you're following along with the playlist at home, feel free to hit play here. Exhale completely. Deep breath in, expand through your belly. Let it go. Your inhale, send your breath all the way down to your belly. Exhale. Breath in. And out. Just a few more. You need to stay soft through your jaw. Really focus on creating a natural pause and noticing at the top of the inhale, right before you exhale. Begin to move away from what was or what could be, and really try to drop in to what is, your breath, sensations in your shoulders. Coming back to it throughout practice. Exhale completely. Inhale, tabletop. As you exhale, invite space in between your fingertips. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Bring your chin to your chest, round. Inhale, cow. Tip your tailbone forward. Exhale, cat pose. Straighten through your arms, tuck in. Nice. Inhale, cow. Press away. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Here's the change. Keep your left hand to your right knee down. Inhale, spinal balance. Breathe. Send your left foot long. Extend your right hand at shoulder height. Activate your left quad. And I'll say this cue a couple times throughout class. Roll your inner left thigh up towards the ceiling. Not only is it going to help your left hip square down to your mat, but it's going to help your midline move together and allow you to build upon it through your core. It's stability and control. If your thumb facing up, start to point your thumb to the left side of your mat. Point your thumb down towards your mat so your palm faces the right side of your mat. Maintaining that, lift your right arm up towards the ceiling and back for a quad stretch. Breathe. If you maintain your hand open and your thumb up, you'll find the outside edge of your left foot. It's going to help open up through your shoulder just a little more. And for the sake of today's practice, instead of opening your chest to the side wall, see if you can square your right shoulder down towards your mat. We'll keep our shoulders in line with our hips and squared forward throughout class. Even here, send your breath down to your belly and maintain a sense of consistency. Inhale. Exhale, release with control. I love that. Inhale, cow pose. Just feel it. Exhale, cat pose. Keep your right hand, your left knee down, and inhale, spinal balance. Extend long. Breathe. Send your left hand, your right leg long. As you distance your left fingers away from one another, feel the activation translate all the way to your upper triceps. Secure your right shoulder, and then feel your right glute work as you gradually lift your right heel just a little bit. We'll focus on long, active, strong legs throughout practice. It can be found right here. Slowly, point your left thumb down towards the floor, and then send your arm up and back for tiger's pose, the quad stretch. Breathe. And totally keep your expression initially with your chest open, but then gradually shift your left shoulder forward. Once you feel opening through your right hip flexor up to your quad, by the sense of back bend as you open up through your left shoulder, your chest. Good. Control here. Maintain your breath. Again, so if you're moving through water, inhale. Exhale, release. So much control. Inhale, cow pose. Tuck your toes. Press your hands down and forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. I want you to notice right here why you're doing the things you're doing. If it's the pedaling of your feet, maybe it's because someone once told you to and it felt good then. But acknowledge if it's still serving you right here. Begin to focus on what your body and what this posture needs right now and adjust accordingly. If there's nothing that immediately comes to mind, please invite stillness to your practice. Focusing on the activation, the breath, and really dropping into the moment. Find a way to activate through your shoulders, even through your side bodies. While you remain active, consider where you can find a little bit of softness. And then notice your breath. If it's staying in your chest, send it down to your belly on each inhale. Expand and empty. Full breath in and let it go. One more in and out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift, and breathe. So now I want you to start to feel. Start to notice whatever your body you feel this posture in most. And maybe it's your upper back, your lower back, your shoulders, your hamstrings. Whatever sensation it is, when you ensure that your back is flat. Now everyone here has the tool of the mirror to look in that they can view if they need to. But if you can just feel that every time you hit a half lift, I want you to recreate that sensation, even if it's for one breath, but it's ensure that we're not missing the moment, the task at hand. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, mini back bend. Press your hips forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Snap your navel in. Exhale, forward fold. So much control. Inhale, half lift. Don't miss it. Exhale, high plank. Breathe. You press through your hands, hollow through your armpits. Nice, Marianne. Option to bring your toes underneath your heels. So back. That's it, AJ. Then take the space in between your shoulder blades and just elevate it a little bit up. Nice, Tanner. So strong and firm. We'll focus on elbows in. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, low cobra. Breathe. For today, instead of, if you normally bring your elbows out slightly, hug them in line with your shoulders. Draw your elbows back and notice how it lifts up a little bit, opening through the fronts of your shoulders. We're going to work with these later in class, so cater to them right here. With a soft jaw, but a firm core and back body. Inhale. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes, plant your hands. Inhale, high plank, press up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift, don't miss it. Nice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, press to your feet. Exhale, back bend. Feel your hips go forward. We'll come back to that. Inhale, mountain, engage. Exhale, forward fold. Hips back, chest proud. Nice. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. We'll listen closely. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower all the way down. Prepare for locust pose. Inhale, locust pose. Breathe. Option for the bind or airplane arms. Lift your feet up off your mat. Keep your heels at least in line with your hips. Maybe they even go towards one another. Awesome. If you have the fists, bring your palms to touch. Stay soft through your jaw as you inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. You can take your time here, but if you're ready, inhale, high plank, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Feel that sensation. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain with a back bend. It's one breath this time, straight to it. Hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. It's length. I like that. Breath in, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Hug your elbows and feel it at the mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll your fronts of your shoulders up and back. Exhale, down dog. We've got a few breaths here, so come back into this posture. Back to your breath. And then create not only your inner, but your outer, your physical environment right here. Feel each fingertip press into your mat and leave an indentation. Find an external rotation through your upper arm, so your biceps spiraling out. Create an internal rotation through your forearm as you press through your index fingers, your thumbs. And then empty your breath. And your inhale, expand through your belly, but remain firm. Exhale, let it go. Full breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in, halfway lift. Feel your sensation. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Breathe. Love all the options around here. You can bring your feet hip distance apart or bring your big toes to touch with the slight space between your heels. Especially if you do the latter, press your heels down. Energetically send them out to create a firm internal rotation through your inner thighs, building up your midline with a firm core. You have the option here to bring your hands to heart center anytime. And for transparency, we will be here for a little bit, so settle in and get comfortable. And when we make it to our mat, sometimes it's just what we do. And I've noticed that showing up in my practice, but I want you to really do more than just putting your body into a shape, but start to bring an appreciation for your ability and mobility to be in this posture. Press to your feet, drop your hips just a little bit. Draw your navel in and then up. And then take this a little bit further in the mental, whether it's coming into your breath and creating a sense of clarity and focus inside. Just softening your eyelids, concentrating your gaze, getting the same effect. With little to no movement in anything but your arms and shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, chair, airplane arms. Press to your feet. Inhale, mountain with the back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Come forward. Nice. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog, length to your lower back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, just once. Press and hollow through your armpits. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Maybe your right heel lands first. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe. This practice, it does wonders, not only to our mind, creating the calmness, the clarity. We feel good. We get that yoga high afterwards. But over time, when you come back, you see the results in your body. And for me, I realize I've always had the same space between my front foot and back foot in crescent. So if it's been a while since you've checked it, maybe you just wiggle your back foot back a little bit and see if you can drop in a little deeper. Not good, not bad, it just is, but it's there if you want. Nice breath. Stay soft to your right toes. Ensure you have activation in your outer right hip to keep your hips secure and in line with your right knee. Otherwise, it can kind of come out and you'll crunch through your right obliques. But when you bring it in, the byproduct is length to your right side body. Distance your fingers away from one another. And draw your pinkies in so your shoulders come down your back. As you bring your left hip forward energetically, maintain that, but apply a little pressure through your left heel without moving it. Feel the effects in your left hip flexor. Breath in. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Breathe. So besides this class and the last class, normally I would ask for equal distribution of weight through both feet. But today I want you to bring majority of your weight into your right foot. Come to your left tip toes and almost be dramatic with how much you engage your back leg and come to your left toes. So instead of looking like this, I get dramatic and it comes up, up, up. My left hamstring moves up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Breathe. Really nice job keeping your knee in line with your hip. When it comes out, brings instability to the standing leg. So let's work, let our thighs work together. Activate your outer left hip. Stay long to your side body. As you inhale, draw your inner left ankle up. Exhale, standing figure four. Breathe. As you find or work towards stability in your right leg. Flex your left toes towards your shin. Stay engaged to your core. And then as you sink your hips back, keep the energy of your hips moving down. And that's the focus. But secondary, imagine lifting up and out of your hips. So your hips go down, but you're lifting up and out of, increasing the sensation in your outer left hip. So it's down, but up at the same time. Exhale, lighten through your outer left ankle. Inhale, one-legged mountain option for the left leg extension. Exhale, full airplane. Breathe. Option, you would like off of a balancing pose, you can bring your left foot down to crescent airplane arms. But if you're here, draw your inner left thigh up towards the ceiling to square your left hip down. Seek a low cobra through your torso. And use your left glute to lift your left heel. Exhale. Inhale, warrior three for one breath. Exhale, standing split with control through your torso. So especially when we flow this, and your heart rate becomes a little higher, maybe you find a little fatigue in your balancing leg or your core, I want you to still focus on not just collapsing your torso down to standing split, but really utilizing control. This next transition might be a little tricky, so feel free to look or just listen. But essentially, we'll come from standing split to half lift. You'll lift up and out of your right leg. As your left foot meets your right, your torso lifts. So they move in unison. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, press. Shoulders up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, just once. That's strong. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, and settle in. Many athletes, they have a cue, one word. So we have a lot of cues for the physical, but they have one word that cues them physically to get ready into position, into form. But it's also a mental cue that embodies imagery, self-talk, and it drops them into the moment, takes them away from what was or what could be. And in my practice, I have one as well. It's drop in. When I feel my mind wandering or my body fatiguing and just simply forming a shape rather than being in the posture, I remind myself, drop in. I distance my gaze. I soften my jaw. I heighten my breath. Bring my body into the energetics of the posture. And then I take my awareness and try to create a little distance from my body. So especially in a posture where you're holding it for a long time, see if you can come back to it. It might be a couple times as your mind runs. It was a couple weeks ago, actually, in this studio, that a guy at class, he says, you know what? I think I told this story the other day, Marianne, but he said, right when I want to get out of a long posture, a long hold, is when the yoga really begins. So it's been showing up in my practice. I've been taking instructors like Ricky, who teaches on here, who hold you for a long time. The yoga begins right when you want to get out. It's showing up in your practice right here. Take a full breath in. Exhale, crescent airplane arms. Breathe. Again, shift your weight to your left foot. Stay soft to your left toes, but active to your right leg as you send your right knee away from your mat. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Inner thighs work together. Breathe. Even your hips. Draw your navel in and then up. And then press your left foot through your mat so you can elongate through your spine, lengthening the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Really nice. On your inhale, draw your inner left ankle up, or right ankle up. Exhale, standing figure four. Breathe. Press your fingertips into one another. Remember, hips down. And from that rooted place, extend through the crown of your head. Exhale completely. Inhale, one-legged mountain, option for the extension of your right leg. Exhale, airplane. Stay proud to your chest as you come forward. Nice. And breathe. Square your right hip down. Feel your right glute work to lift and elevate your right heel just a little higher. And spread your fingers wide as you exhale. Inhale, warrior three, arms forward. Remember the control. Exhale, standing split. Control. That was nice. Few breaths. Shift some weight to your left heel. Utilize your core to soften through your fingertips. Remember the strong transition. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to mid plank. Hug your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We got to play this song again. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more just like that. In and out. We'll flow. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel. Breath in, halfway lift. Create a flat back. Exhale, fold. Nice breath. Inhale, chair pose. Drop in. Exhale, airplane arms. Press to your feet. Inhale, mountain with the back bend. Send your hips forward. Exhale, forward fold, dive. That's nice, AJ. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, hide them in plank. Hug your elbows in, nice. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Breath in, one-legged mountain, option for the extension of the left leg. Exhale, full airplane, option for crescent airplane. Inhale, warrior three, arms forward. Exhale, standing split, controlled. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Hug your elbows in, use your fingertips. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Extend if you'd like. Exhale, full airplane. So much control. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, standing split. Breath in, halfway lift. Lift with control. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We do it once more. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel. Breath in, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, use your breath. Exhale, airplane arms, press to your feet. Inhale, mountain with the back bend, stay firm to your core, hips forward. Exhale, fold. Nice. Breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. One small change we add back in. Exhale, knee to nose, because I forgot it on the last time. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, crescent, nice length. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, way to use your core. Exhale, standing figure four. Breath in, rise and extend. Exhale, airplane, stay proud and broad to your chest. Inhale, warrior three, one breath. Exhale, standing split. Control, even there, I like that. Inhale, halfway lift, so much core work. Exhale, chaturanga. Nice. The small things. Elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Thigh to chest at the end. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Breath in, crescent. Rise with length. Exhale, airplane arms. Press to your right heel. Inhale, one-legged mountain up. Exhale, standing figure four. Breath in, one-legged mountain. Extend if you'd like. Exhale, full airplane. Proud to your chest. Inhale, warrior three. Active with your arms. Exhale, standing split. It's controlled. That's nice. Breath in, halfway lift. Here's the change. Exhale, crow pose or high plank. It's your choice. If you're in crow pose, utilize your fingertips. Hug your elbows in. We worked on this last week. If you'd like to shoot back on your inhale, hinge forward, press into your fingertips. And exhale, shoot back, hug your elbows in. Nice, Marianne. Inhale, upward facing dog. There it is. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Drop right back into the posture. Start to make Subtle adjustments physically, mentally. Create your inner environment right here. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge all the way up. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge to the right. Breathe. Option here to release your left knee down to your mat to focus on a little bit of a deeper twist. Love AJ's option to split his palms and extend and broaden through his chest. That's nice. We also have prepped for a balanced posture. So if you'd like to add an element of balance here, just like we did in crescent airplane arms, shift your weight forward, come to your left hip toes. I prefer to gaze down. Maintain the twist, as that's why we're here. 90, then to 100% engagement as you lift your left leg. Option for revolved half moon. Just an option here. Really strong. Yeah, feel your left glute work to lift your left heel. That's it. And slowly, no rush, make your way to revolve crescent lunge. As you arrive, inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. I just want you to drop in here. Make this posture work for you. Maybe it's a quad stretch. Maybe it's keeping your left leg active and elevated, or releasing down to your forearms. We've been relatively closed hip all practice, so if you'd like to at least open up a little bit, flex your right toes towards your shin. Come to the outer edge of your right foot as your knee comes out. Just an option. Slowly come up to your hands. You've got options here for a three-legged dog with a bent knee and an open hip, or to flip your dog to wild thing. Exhale. On your inhale, bent knee, three-legged dog, flip dog if you'd like, or to stay in three-legged dog with open hips. But if you're in wild thing, press through your feet, elevate your hips up, and know that dropping your head doesn't necessarily mean a deeper back bend. So stay engaged through your shoulders and around your neck. Make your way back to three-legged dog and then down dog when you're ready. No rush. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Nice breath. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge to the left. Breathe. Take the same option with your back leg you did here. If you're going to do a balance, you can wait for a little bit as you really focus on the discipline, the twist right here. The expression will come later if you choose to add it. But know that expression doesn't have to be just in the physical. You can start to express the posture as you really deepen and connect to it. You did add the balance on the other side. Feel free to shift your weight towards your left foot. Again, as you maintain the twist, it might help to gaze in front of your left foot. Find a consistent point to look at, and then use an active back leg, your hamstrings, your glute, to help lift and balance with breath. Really nice focus and control. Revolve crescent lunge is where we'll meet. I didn't know you were still up there. That's nice. Full breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Come right back to what you were doing on the other side in the physical, but see where you can be at in the mental here. And a little bit of awareness into play. And you can take your time. Bring your hands back beneath you when you're ready. Tuck your right toes as you exhale. If it's wild thing, it's a strong right shoulder. Your inhale, three-legged dog with a bent knee, or flip it, wild thing, and breathe. Find an external rotation through your upper right arm. Press through your right index finger, your thumb, and then really try to create an opening through your left hip flexor, your quad, as you send your hips high. Nice, Tanner. Three-legged dog when you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in together. Send it to your belly. And out. Full breath in. And out. Release down to your knees. Come to a hero's pose. And then, when you're ready, you can just stay there, but I will kind of demonstrate something. So we saw earlier, we worked on from spinal balance, bringing our thumb down, keeping our palm out. And so it starts as an internal rotation up here, but as we go to the back body, now it's an external rotation, so it's out. Eventually, we might find ourselves in camel posture. So you can see whenever your hands are on your heels, if I have external rotation, I'm more open through my shoulders. If I come here and I rotate forward, I kind of close it off. So it'll be on the inside edge of your foot here. So we'll practice doing some arm circles in a little bit. And then as you come forward, as you get to shoulder height, flip your palm down, start to invite external rotation and palm out. But first, we'll start with supported camel. Come up so your hips are over your knees. This is going to be fundamental alignment in camel. You want your hips to go forward because as you come back, your hips will go back. Bring your fingertips to your upper glutes. Your palms will start to go right above your glutes to your lower back. Instead of letting your elbows go out, hug them in. Feel what happens. Hug your elbows in. And then slowly, you can gaze up. Don't drop your head back. Stay engaged. Maybe you start to trickle your gaze back. Feel your hands help support you in this posture, but also keep your hips forward and in line with your knees. And speaking of that, engage your core to do so. Now let's get comfortable here. Release your hands. Lift up and out of your back with a strong core. And notice how your core keeps your hips over your knees. You can come back to center. If you need some time, drop down, heels to glutes. But when you're ready, slowly start to take some back strokes through your arms, some arm circles. Focus on your palms being out, thumbs up as it crosses over your shoulder. If you feel prepped here, you can start to gaze up and back, send your hips forward, tuck or untuck your toes. And if you make contact with your heel, stay in camel pose. We're here for 7 breaths. Supported camel is a great option as well. But just like we did in mountain with the baby back bend, can you press your hips forward, stay firm through your core to prevent you to dump through your lower back? Just breathe here. Really nice. Through the opening, through your abdominal, through your hip flexors. You stay. It's really good. You lengthen through your side bodies. Really nice. Exhale. Your inhale, slowly come up. And then make your way glutes to heels. Let your spine reset. And eventually, if you need child's pose first, you can take child's pose. But we'll make our way to rabbit pose, which is the crown of your head on your mat, your forehead to your knees. Grab your hands on your heels, and then send your hips away from your heels as we counter all the roundness to our back. And you can take your time here. Full breath in. Exhale, slowly release. You can stay in whatever posture you might need, but swing your legs out in front of you. Are you all good for 5 more minutes? And slowly, bring your right knee in front of your right hip. Bring your left leg up and over. Option to extend your right leg long. Bring your left hand to your left glute or towards it. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, half lower to fish. Twist to the left. And breathe. The priority here is length through your torso. Utilize your left hand is not necessarily to support your weight or to carry weight, rather to support your ability to lengthen through your side bodies. In each inhale, press down through your tailbone, lengthen through the crown of your head. And your exhale, just squeeze your shoulder blades together. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Keep your outer left ankle and your right thigh connected. On your inhale, reach up and out. Breathe. You come to both tiptoes. Maybe your left big toe mound is down. But as you connect your outer left ankle, your right thigh, you can energetically send your left knee to the left and further increase the sensation through your left abductor. Simultaneously lengthening and expanding through your side bodies. It's an inhale. Exhale, slowly release. And switch sides. Bring your left knee in front of your left hip. Your right leg up and over. Bring your right hand by your right glute. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, half lower to fish. And drop in. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Plant your left hand and inhale. Open up to the left side. Breathe. You can make this work a little more for you as you invite a little organic movement. Shift in sensations as you experiment with a sense of curiosity. Inhale. Exhale, release. If it feels nice, you can windshield wiper your legs, whatever you need. Again, especially at home, this is your practice. So if you have some more postures you need, feel free to take them. You can take them here as well, but if you're ready, you can find a happy baby. Take whatever last posture you may need. But when you are ready, no rush whatsoever. Just make your way into a ball. Curl up into a small ball. Bring your forehead to your knees. Round up, maybe elevate your hips as you take a deep breath in. You exhale slowly and eventually making your way to Shavasana on your time. When you make it there, just relax your toes and your fingers. Feel your hips and your shoulders. Just soften into your mat. Feel your breath naturally. Bring your stomach to a subtle rise and fall. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Notice a slight part between your lips as the top and bottom set of the teeth move away from each other. Your cheeks become heavier, but almost lighter at the same time. Your eyes soften. Your awareness distances. This stillness is not so much from control, but it could be from curiosity, from exploring the task, the moment at hand. So drop in. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. Just bring a little bit of awareness back as you exhale. Take a full breath and expand through your belly. Notice the subtle pause at the top. Exhale. Full breath and expand through your belly. So pause and stillness at the top. Exhale. If you're ready, inhale. Send your arms over your head. Your knees towards your chest when you're ready. And roll over to your right side for supported fetal position. Just supported by the ground, by this practice of movement and meditation, of balancing discipline and expression, ease and effort, practice of bringing awareness to the physical, to the emotional, the mental. Not just one that's kept for this mat, it's meant to be implemented off of the mat, bringing awareness into the small moments, the moments where there's chaos, your ability to bring in your awareness to your breath and notice that there's stillness between the inhale and the exhale. Starts with a breath. Exhale. Your inhale, slowly press up to a tall seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day for yourself. Bring your thumbs to third eye center. Would not have been the same without you. Namaste. Thank you all, and thank you all at home from Kansas City. We'll see you next time.